Factorization of algebraic expressions. Factorization is the reverse process of expansion. So earlier on we have brackets, right? So like for example, 5 bracket a plus b is the multiplication of 5 into a and then 5 into b, right? And then we remove the brackets. So this, from 5 bracket a plus b to 5a plus 5b, this is expansion. But we can do the reverse as well. You make complete sense also. And from 5a plus 5b to 5 bracket a plus b, this is factorization. Here are the 3 different types of factorization questions that you're going to see. First, factorization by extracting common factors, and then factorization by grouping, also known as group factorization. Then we have quadratic factorization. Okay, so first, factorization by extracting common factors. If you have 2x plus 2y, then that means this is 2 times x plus 2 times y. So 2 here is a common factor, and we factorize it out. Okay, so we say that this 2 is outside the bracket. We put it outside the bracket, and what's remaining is the x plus y. Yeah, so we have 2 bracket x plus y. Okay, so this works for more than 2 terms as well. So if you have 2x plus 2y plus 2z, again 2 is the common factor, so you have 2 bracket x plus y plus z. Example 4, factorization of algebraic expressions. So we're going to factorize all this starting from a. We have 2x minus 8. And we have 2 here, we have 8 here, there's no x and y, so obviously the common factor is in the numbers. And we see that 2x is 2 times x, 8 is 2 times 4. Okay, so we can see from here then that the 2 here is a common factor, and we pull it out of the bracket. Okay, then let's look at what's remaining behind. We have x, we have minus, we have 4. Yeah, let's put them all in the bracket, x minus 4. Yep, that's part A. Part B, 3a plus 21ab. First we look at the numbers. You have a 3 here, and then you have a 21 here. Okay, and you see that 21 is actually 3 times 7. Okay, so we split out in that way. Okay, this is 3 times 7. You have a here and you have a here, so you know that there's going to be a as a common factor as well. Going to be taken out of the bracket. Okay, so this is 21ab, which is split into 3a times 7b. Okay, b is not a common factor. Now, interesting. If you think about it, this 3a and this 3a, they are common factors, so you're going to go outside the bracket. And then you're going to have stuff in the bracket, right? Now, this 3a is going to go outside the bracket, so what is going to be left here? Is it going to be 0 or nothing, or what is it going to be? Well, if you think about it, 3a is in fact 3a times 1 plus this, okay? So the 1 is going to be in the bracket, and over here you have a plus 7b. Yep, so it's 1 plus 7b. So in this kind of question, if the entire term is factored out as a common factor, what's left behind in the bracket is a 1. Okay, remember it's a 1, it's not 0. And for 2 factors to be factorized, in the end, the result in the brackets must have 2 terms. Okay, you cannot have just 1 term. Now let's look at part C, and we have negative 4xy minus 20xz plus 6xyz. Okay, so let's break it down. The first thing we'll look at is the negative sign. Okay, negative, negative, positive. There are more negative terms than positive, so why not? Let's factor out the negative sign. And 426, they're all even numbers. And the HCF is 2. We're going to factor out 2, so you have negative 2. X, okay, everybody's got x. Y, no y, and y. Y is not a common factor. We don't take it outside. No z, and z. So again, z is not a common factor. Your common factor is just negative 2x. Okay, so if we break it down, then you see that this is, you take out the negative, you take out a 2, so you're left with another 2. X taken out, you're left with y. This negative goes out, so you're left with the plus. 2 times 10 is 20, so this is 10. X gone out, so it's not here anymore. Z is left behind. This is a plus. If you factor out a negative from a plus, you're left with a negative. Okay, so this is the tricky part. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this entire step. So now that we see that the common factor is negative 2x, let's take out negative 2x from each term here. Negative 4xy, okay, negative is out, 4 is taken out, so you're left with 2. X is out, so you're left with y, okay? Then for this one, negative 2x is the common factor. Negative is taken out, so it's positive in the bracket. You took out 2 from 20, so you're left with 10, okay? It's a multiplication relationship, and you check 2 times 10 is indeed 20. X came out, so you're left with z. Here, you're going to take out the negative 2x again. Whatever it is here, the negative 2x multiplied to whatever is in the bracket is going to give you this positive result, right? Because this term came from this. So you have to put a negative sign here so that negative negative gives you positive. Okay, you have a 6 here, you took out 2, you're left with 3. X came out, you're left with yz. So now we can see that the common factor here is negative 2x for all the terms. And we put them outside the bracket. You have negative 2x. And you have 2y plus, okay, now the negative went out, so this is a plus 10z minus 3yz. Yeah, and that's it, okay? Now, just a quick check. In this kind of question, if you're going to make mistakes, right, it's usually the signs, okay? Most likely. Can be in the numbers as well, but a very high chance it could be in the signs. So let's check again. Before the factorization, we have negative, negative, positive. Okay, after the factorization, the negative came out, so you have positive, positive, negative. All the signs swapped from negative, positive, positive, negative. Okay, and this is correct. Let's look at part D. X squared y4, x cubed y squared plus 3x4 y5. X squared, x cubed, x4. So the lowest is x squared, right? So we can see that x squared is a common factor. y4, y2, y5. So y2 is the lowest. Y squared is a common factor, okay? So we take out from the first one. Y squared is taken out already. y4, you take out y squared. So you're left with y squared. Check. Y squared times y squared is y4. And you have x squared. So it's good. X squared, okay, and y squared is again the common factor. X squared times x is x cubed. So you took out x squared, you're left with x. Y squared is out, so nothing else left. Plus x squared, y squared, again the common factor. You're going to take this out, so you're left with a 3. x4, you took out x squared, you're left with x squared. y5, you took out x squared, you're left with y cubed. Okay, so just do a check. 3 times x squared is x4. Y squared, y cubed is y5. Okay. Now we have all these common factors. We put it outside the bracket. X squared, y squared times y squared. This one is negative x. Okay, don't forget this negative sign. So you have minus x. And plus 3x squared y cubed. Yeah. Part E, 2 bracket 4y minus 7 plus y 4y minus 7. Now remember that this question is a factorization question. Okay, so look carefully at what you have, because most students, when they come here, they're going to expand this. They're going to multiply in the 2, because 2 bracket, that means you multiply, right? But no, wait a minute, you're supposed to factorize. And you see that this 4y minus 7 is in fact a common factor. Okay, so we're just straight away going to factorize this 4y minus 7 out. And you leave behind what's in the bracket? 2 plus y. And that's it. Part F, you have 2p4 minus p cubed bracket 1 plus 4p. Now the common factor would have been p cubed, isn't it? Because there's a p cubed here and there's a p cubed in the p4. So we take out the common factor p cubed and you're left with 2p minus... Okay, I'm going to change this bracket to a square bracket because I realize that there's a round bracket here. The p cubed goes out, okay, and you're left with 2p, right? And this p cubed goes out also, and you're left with 1 plus 4p. Now in this question, I've done it a lot faster. Okay, I don't write down the common factors for every term like this. but instead I will go straight and factorize out the p cube. And you can see that p cube goes out, you're left with 2p. P cube goes out, you're left with 1 plus 4p, but don't forget the minus sign, so it's here. Now, whatever is in the brackets here can in fact be simplified, so you must not leave it like this, okay? 2p minus 4p is negative 2p, and then you have a minus 1 here, okay? Now, you might want to leave your answer like this, but I would say that the negative sign is in fact common, so I'll factor out the negative sign also, again. So you have negative p cubed times 2p plus 1, okay? Negative becomes positive, negative becomes positive. Because of this negative sign, factor out. Alright, that's it. You give it a try. Share with me what questions you have in the comment section below. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it. Hit the bell button and subscribe. Thanks and see you in the next video.